Hi guys, welcome back to my channel, The Wealthy Mindset. It's yours truly, Money Making Mitch. And as usual, guys, this is not financial advice. Please do your own due diligence and research. I have some really cool information for you guys this morning. NEO is up 44 cents. We're going to talk about why I think it's up. And I'm going to give you a couple updates on what NEO is doing, but I'm also going to talk about why you need to diversify your portfolio in terms of I've spoken about that a couple times in terms of buying gold, silver, crypto, real estate, as well as buying dividend paying companies, not just high growth companies. So let's start off. NEO is up 44 cents this morning at the time of this recording at $10.90, which is a beautiful thing, guys. I like seeing that. The reason that I believe it's up, it's because Pacific Securities, which is an investment bank and brokerage firm out of China, it's also a brokerage firm that you can buy stocks from them. I think you can buy crypto and different things like that from them as well. It initiated a coverage of NEO with a buy. It expects 160,000 deliveries by the end of this year, and I think that's a little conservative. I think we will see probably 180, maybe even 200,000 deliveries by the end of 2023. That's just my opinion, but even 160 is beautiful, and they gave it a buy rating with an upside of $26.14. Someone asked me earlier in the year, where do I see NEO by the end of this year? And I say at least $36 a share. That's just my opinion, guys. William Lee promised us huge deliveries in the second half of this year, and I spoke about that in previous videos where I said I think a lot of the reason why he believed that is because people were waiting for the new models to come out to start buying again, because the EVs is different to traditional cars. It's more like a computer, right? They want the updated computer. As opposed to people, I know myself personally, if I were to ever buy a new car, I would wait to the end of the year or early part of next year and then get the previous year model so I can get a little discount and deal on it. So we all know by now, and I did a short on this, that the Power Day is coming up on the 20th, which is tomorrow. I said in the short that I believe that NEO will either show another new update to their battery swap station, possibly using solar to help power it up. You never know, right? Or where you'd be able to swap out your battery even quicker. Or they might say, hey, we're coming out with battery swap stations that will hold even more batteries and help give back more to the power grid, right? So it wouldn't just be supplying batteries, it will be helping the grid. Apart from other things, but they also spoke about let me also talk about this. The deliveries for last week, as you guys already know, a lot of YouTubers was putting it out as 3,900 deliveries. Xiaopeng put out 2,100, so we beat Xiaopeng or Xpeng, whichever way you want to pronounce it. Xpeng is also another pure EV play like NEO. So when we compare NEO, we need to compare them with other EV companies, even though Xpeng cannot compare to NEO because NEO is in the premium luxury market. A lot of people fail to grasp that concept. And also, even if NEO were to put out 2,100 last week, the same amount as Xpeng, even if they did that, NEO profit margin will be higher because they sell more expensive cars, right? They're selling premium cars. Li Auto put out 7,700, but they are not a pure EV play, right? They sell hybrids as well. So that's the big difference there. NEO also completed the Silk Route by putting supercharging stations as well as battery swap stations throughout the entire Silk Route. That in itself, my friends, are an amazing feat. For those of you who don't know what the Silk Route is, The Silk Route is an ancient route that has been used for thousands and thousands of years, since the Han Dynasty. India, people from India, people from Africa, North Africa especially, people from Ethiopia, these areas, even parts of Europe, like Marco Polo, the Italians, they all use the Silk Route. This was the main trading route. So NIO has completed that, and to all the naysayers who were saying, like the Electric Viking, which I don't watch his channel at all. He's horrific. He's horrible. I think he gets paid to just bash the EV industry. Yeah, I said it. To bash the Chinese EV industry. He was debunking battery swap and saying, oh, it's probably a waste because these batteries can take the car 1,000 kilometers now. Why do you need battery swap? He missed the point. I don't think he even missed the point. I think he's smearing it on purpose. But it shows by the amount of battery swaps that customers are happy with the battery swapping. They're using it for their convenience. If they're traveling long distances, they don't have to stop and charge, wait 15 minutes to get half full. Also, one of the main things with battery swap is for the commercial industry as time goes by. And let me explain that. In America, a lot of Uber drivers, not a lot, let me rephrase that. A certain amount of Uber drivers use Teslas. Well, they've been returning their Teslas because they have to wait that 20 minutes to charge. If they get one trip from Delaware to New York, before they even get to New York, they might have to stop and charge, right? With a passenger in the car. How stupid is that? So a lot of them can't even take the long, the long trips. When with NIO and the battery swap technology, it takes that out of the equation. You stop and in 4 minutes you switch your battery and you go again. So I'm really excited with the amount of deliveries that NIO has just put out. Again, 3,900. I see that going up again next week, by the end of this week, sorry. I see that increasing throughout this year as awareness of this battery swap and how amazing it is grip the Chinese people as well as the Europeans as China continues to build out. My friends, to all the people who are losing faith, I hope you guys are having faith now and seeing with the delivery numbers going up, with NIO continuing to build out in a massive way and grow into other countries and continue to innovate at a massive rate. How much money we gonna make? A lot of people are losing faith and they're looking at the share price, and the propaganda machine keeps beating NIO down like the Electric Viking on YouTube. These horrific people will get to a point where they say, you know what, I was wrong about NIO with this, I was wrong about NIO with that. Yes, you're gonna be wrong about NIO with a lot of things. Let's get rich or die trying, guys. If you guys like this video, give it a thumbs up. It'll help encourage me to keep doing videos. If you haven't yet subscribed, you might want to think about doing so. Take care, guys.